Uh, okay, first of all, I'm very excited to be part of this Performance Observer community. Thanks to Sia and Stella for the job they are doing and for inviting me. Thank you, Stella. And very quickly, because we are over the time, I'm Joan Leon. The first link, WebPerf Snippets, is the project that we want to explain today. I'm Google Developer Expert in Web Technologies, part of the GDC Girona and GISCAT, and only to create more community and talks in Girona and Barcelona. So I'm working as a freelance with focus in improve the web performance for companies, teaching with trainings and audit the projects and the websites. Uh, Very quickly, the my experience with the WebPerf snippets. In 2018, Jose and I wanted to share knowledge about web performance. We start doing performance reviews in YouTube. We create a YouTube channel to share knowledge, and because the focus is share, because the web performance knowledge was mm, dispersed and hard to access in Spanish. This YouTube channel is for the Spanish community. We start with public some videos, some posts, sharing in Twitter or X today. And the first goal was share knowledge regarding the web performance to share with the community. From the reviews to audits, when we start to share the public reviews generate interest, and some companies start asking us regarding to create or doing performance audit for his products. The process was the same. Open the developer tools, measure the LCP, the CLS, the IMP, FID back then. Um, Detect image issues with images, fonts, scripts, and document findings to share with teams, to the tech teams, and define some guidelines to improve the issues, to fix the issues in this case. The problem that I have is in every audit, we have the same analysis and the same process. Copy and paste some JavaScript snippets or fragments to detect these issues. And of course, what repeats gets automated. And this is so the first step was save the scripts to reuse. In developer tools, we have a little now section, sources, snippets in the tab sources. We will see in a bit. Um, and the goal is this uh, snippet, this fragment, running in the context of the current page. The goal is the process is open developer tools with shortcut, go to source tab, go to the side panel snippets, create new snippet, pass the code, and then we can execute with control enter or command enter in Mac, depends on the platform. And that's where the first scripts live. And that's where the name comes from WebPerf Snippets, because the first uh, scripts that I create is part of the snippets in the developer tools. Um, the first problem that sorry, the first problem that was have is I change the machine or the laptop from or I don't have access to the snippets. Share with someone was impossible. Improve the snippets is very hard because you need to change manually. So I create a repository in GitHub with all the snippets. The first step was create a README with all of them. And the best part of that was the community start using them and suggesting improvement and create some new cases and create uh, packets of different areas. Some of them, the snippets for the core vitals, another for loading, interaction, media, and resources. Uh, when we have a lot of scripts, more than 14 snippets in the same README file, become hard to manage in audit, and I need something with search or navigate between different snippets, code ready to copy and paste, and I migrate. I create a new site, WebPerf Snippets.nucleate.net, with all of the snippets. It's a static site generate with is one page per snip, and this I need to keep open in one tab while I'm working in another tab or another browser, another instance of the Chrome to do the audits. This is a atomic anatomy of the first snippet to detect the LCP. In this case, is a short part of code. And this snippet, when we run in the console or via snippets tab, we can do it later. We have the output in the console. In this case, I check the LCP for the coconut site, and they has a good LCP, but I have the information regarding the attribution, the value, the rating. In this case is good. The element that cause or is the candidate to do the LCP element, type of the element. In this case is an image with a URL and the dimensions. Okay. Let me check. Okay. Because I forgot the connection for the notes, and I don't see the next step. Sorry. Let me check all the points. The most useful that I use usually is not the call vitals. Later I can explain about that. Uh, for example, in the image elements, when I audit image element with this script, I can see the LCP without has or not the first priority height, or it has a preload in the header. Check if the above the fold images has loading lazy, of all the images of the viewport without loading lazy. We can check the same with the same script. We can check both. And conflicts, because usually I see some of cases with images with loading lazy, and first priority high. This is a mismatch, so we need to check it and fix it. The size of the images to avoid the risk of the CLS, and no modern formats like WebP, Aviv, or the new JPEG XL. This is another because from that I have a quick demo. I love this script because with that script, this script I can check. Let me run. First of all, this is the Coconut site. Is a cosmetics e-commerce brand here in Spain. This has a very good metrics for the core vitals, IMP, LCP, and CLS. But I want to check the fonts. I go to the source. Usually, when you go to the sources tab, you are in the page, and then we can change to snippets from here, or we can open all the sidebar, and the last one is a snippet. In your first time when you go to the snippets, you don't have any snippet. This will be empty. I have some of them. I don't have all of the snippets that we have in the website. But in this case, I choose font reload because I want to check the fonts used in the viewport when the page is loaded, the preloaded fonts and the used fonts. And if we can run here or with the shortcut, then I can move to the console tab. Is bigger, and I can see that they use a preload to load a font, and the document load 3 fonts, and use above the fold use 5 fonts. In this case, the problem is that let me check because I see before, and yes, here the type of the font loaded preloaded is WOF. They can move to the WOF 2 to improve the compression of the font, but in this case, they are preloading a font that is not used in the site. Then I have some best practice, and in this case, the potential issue is avoid to uh, remove the font that is preloaded but is not used. This is the type of the snippets that we have in the WebPerf snippets, and usually I use in audit. Let me say that what the snippets don't replace. The snippets don't, of course, don't replace the lakehouse report. Is different. The core vital snippets were created before the Chrome tool had Web Vitals built in. So we see in the performance home, we have the metrics regarding core Web Vitals. And usually I don't use the snippets, but I create before the Chrome DevTools add the Web Vitals inside. As I say, Chrome DevTools, yeah, we have native feature for the core Web Vitals, but I keep working with snippets, with image audits, fonts, scripts, and very new, because yesterday I create the PR. I am working to migrate. It's not migrate because it's the new feature to use snippets via CLI, and then we can use it in CI process. Okay, the AI agents. When arrive of the AI agents. With agents like Cloud Code, Gemini, Codex, or whatever, I don't always run the script because I can say to the agent, please check the performance of the site, or check tell me what is the core Web vital or the LCP of the site, and some tips to solve it if it really is a problem. But when I start with working with that, that drives three problems to solve. The first problem is the human readable output, the snippets. You can see that the snippet is mm, return the output in the console with tables, with emojis, with colors to share or to understand very quickly all the information. And for agent, all this information is noise because parsing the console text is bridge, and the LLMs can interpret the text instead of reading the literal text. So LLMs must not measure anything, only orchestrate. The solution is create a return with JSON structure JSON, um, and the snippet has two outputs. The first one is console log because is only the it really is not a return. It's a function to share with the console all the messages that we need to check it. And the return of the function is a JSON for the agents. Uh, and here is a sample for humans. We can, I saw before. And this is the same snippet, but at the end we have the object that use the agents. The second problem, running JavaScript in the browser, the AI agents has not direct access to the DOM or browser APIs, and it needs a bridge. This bridge is a MCP, and we have the Chrome DevTools MCP, and with the Chrome DevTools MCP server, expose the Chrome DevTools protocols with some tools. I think that 25 tools, I think, that we have in this moment. And one of them is evaluate a script, and we can execute the script via MCP from the agent, really, because the runner is the agent. And the JavaScript is exactly as I write. It's not an interpretation, or it's not a new JavaScript on the fly created by the LLM. Because if you ask to the agent, give me a JavaScript to check the LCP element in this page. Each time that you ask from this script, it's possible that you have a different script. More or less is the same because the goal is the same, but the code is different. The third problem is the context with more than 40 snippets loading in the knowledge. This is another topic, the context and the window context for the LLMs, but or really is another topic, optimize the process with the LLMs and agents to improve the tokens. But to avoid to use thousands of tokens, uh, we need to avoid to load all the snippets in this case, because usually we are in in the context to use user AI agents with LLMs to mm, to audit the web performance from a site or application. To solve that, we can use the agent skills, and the agent skills. We have three levels. The basic level to detect the category is sorry, I moved because I am with the key in my hand of the keyboard. Sorry. Uh, The basic level is to detect from the agent which skills used to run or to solve the question or the prompt. Intermediate is what script are available, and deep level is execute the code. The in the end of the in the end slide, I have a QR for share the presentation, because in the presentation in the bottom usually you have links. In this case, is a link for a post regarding that. The core compatibility audit consumes a fraction of the context instead of use all the scripts. Very quickly, install is a command. You can use, you need to use Node, because with npx skills, you can add the snippets in Cloud Code with global path, in Gemini with global path. You can use it in the project path too. Uh, in this case, I see demo because see one. At the left is the command run it to install the skills. In this case, I install only two skills of the six skills that we have, and I install in the project. Then, in this case, is Gemini. I run it. I run it. I use a specific prompt to ensure that the agent use the skill, use the WebPerf loading skill to run form preload, blah, 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 a snippet on the URL in mobile viewport. And then we have the same output, but we have the same output in the object, in the JavaScript object, in JSON in this case, but the LLM interpret all the data and generate the output. We have more or less the same. The preload status, the recommendations, preload the brown regular font with a quick snippet to do it, and avoid to use to preload fonts that is not used. The same in the Cloud Code is the same. In Cloud Code, we have more uh, different UI, because I see we have we see a table with emojis, and but the message is more or less the same. Here, sorry. Three ways to use the WebPerf Snippets: technical, directly in developer tools. We can use the repository or the site. For CLI or terminal, we can use the WebPerf Snippet coming soon. By the moment I create a PR, I need to check it, and I add only the core web vitals and the font to check it. And for the AI agents, we can use the skills via Chrome DevTools MCP. All this approach is to have a deterministic outputs, because as we saw before, the LLM usually can hallucinate when you ask, mm, create a new script to check that or whatever. And usually some of the LLMs or agents, depends of the window context, to avoid to use a lot of tokens, create something scripts that really don't I don't know to say. You can't. Uh, Sorry, I don't. I wait. The message is use to use the deterministic uh, checks. You can use skills, and with the skills in the agents, you can use scripts, reference, and indicate to the skill to use the scripts to have always the same output in each audit. And of course, because the LLMs don't have access to the developer tools. In summary, I think that I have a quick demo of the CLI because I don't see the demo, but I just run because I prepared the command, and here we have the same output. I think that this part is interesting because you can run in the CI, and in a PR you can uh, get some of the issues because usually this part is you can get this type of reports with a Lighthouse CI, for example. And as a recap, in summary, um, what start as a script to avoid repeating myself in each audit, uh, being an open source collection with a community, a website with each snippet document. I create some mind graphics to explain the goal and the process of the snippets. Now a CLI to automate audits in CI and tools with skills for AI agents to real measure. And I think that this is all that I want to share. As a comment, this QR is the link for the presentation. I can share later in the LinkedIn and another social networks. And in this slide, you have links to the snippets repo, the CLI's pull request just now, the skills, and a post that I explain what I use agent skills to manage an audit for a website.